Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be a cook with me, and I'm making chili mac my way. Now, it's going to look a little odd, but my wife and I enjoy this. You can take your ingredients are going to basically be a package of about a pound of ground beef, 1 to 2 cans of Hormel chili. Tonight, since I only have a pound of ground beef, I'm going to use 1 can, but I'm going to ask my guinea pig. Should I use 1 or 2 cans, babe? Alright, so we're going to use 2 cans. So let me get that second can. So it's going to be 2 cans of Hormel chili. You don't have to use Hormel chili. You can use your own desired can of chili. The reason why I use canned chili, not because of the fact that I don't know how to make my own chili, but this is meant to be a quick, easy meal. Or midnight snack, or whenever you want to eat it. Your choice of pasta, and if you want, you can use spaghetti. I'm using corkscrew pasta. Actually, no, I'm not. Let me change this because I don't think there's enough in here. This time around, instead of using corkscrew pasta, I'm actually going to use a penne. And it's basically, it's a gluten-free or live-G-free, gluten-free. Basically, it's organic brown rice, and I'm not even gonna try it. I think it says not quinoa. Well, yeah, I just hold up the bag. You can read the words. Now, some of these other ingredients are gonna seem weird to you. A little bit of barbecue sauce, some regular ketchup, garlic salt. You can use minced or chopped onion. I was thinking about using chopped onion, but I decided I didn't want to go through the process of chopping the onion or asking Jerry to do it for me. So I'm going to use minced onion. It's basically dehydrated minced onion. Hey, if you don't have an actual onion, that's good to go. Then, of course, chili powder. I only use a smidgen of the chili powder. Alright, let's get to work, folks. The first thing you want to do is you want to go ahead and do like your pots for water. Let me try to angle this camera down. There we go. You can see what I'm doing. So you set up your water, because the chili itself is going to take less time than the actual pasta. Now, I've got a tube of ground beef that we talked about on our shopping haul the other day, Friday. So, get a pair of scissors or a knife or whatever you want to use. I like using scissors. Ooh, they go flying everywhere. Done with your scissors, put it in your sink. Luckily, I have a kitchen that is designed in such a way that the stove is right next to the sink. Squeeze your tube of meat out. Try to get as much of it out as possible, because you're going to want as much as you can. If you feel like cutting the package, if you use a round tube, down the side to get as much as you want out, or scrape it out, that's fine. I find that some of these, the last time I actually used one of these tubes of meat to make hamburger patties at one of my old jobs, it was a big old 10-pound package of ground beef. There we go, last little bits, tidbits. Just remove that a little bit. Yeah, that's all of it. Now you can put oil or something down here to keep the meat just sticking from the pan. I don't find that a necessity. Put this element on high. Now I have an electric stove. If this was a gas stove, it would run a whole lot faster. And just take your little meat grinder, meat press type thing. The reason why we use this is because a lot of our pans, which are actually mom's pans, are coated. So I try to use plastic utensils, or we try to use plastic utensils to keep from damaging the coating. And I basically try to break this up as much as possible. You probably have to break some more up when it starts to heat. Now I'm no Alden Brown or Jacques Poupon or any of those guys, but I make comfort food. I'm not a gourmet chef or anything like that. We were. Ooh, my hand's getting. Oh, that's why it's getting warm, because the element's starting to heat up. We were gonna make a German dinner tonight. We were gonna have schnitzel. We were going to have what I remembered being called Hawaiian schnitzel, because it's your schnitzel patty with a chunk of ham, a chunk of pineapple, or a ring of pineapple, and a slice of Swiss cheese. We didn't do that tonight because we were out of Swiss cheese, and by the time we realized it was too late to really pick it up and make dinner, because we had other plans. Once I'm done trying to break this up as much as I can, again, throw that in the sink, and then grab a regular spatula. Yep. So I gotta let this cook. That might take a few minutes, so this video might be longer than, unless I can get Joanne to help me. But I ain't gonna worry about it. You guys watched my last video. It was almost an hour and a half long. So why is this not seeming to... Oh, pan's not over at square. Unless my stove is starting to go, which, nope, it's just being slow and I'm impatient. So while that cooks, if you notice down here at the other end of the stove where I'm standing, my pineapple spätzle, red cabbage. That was going to be part of dinner. Alright, we got sizzle. I know a lot of people who are going to watch this video are going to be like, why don't you just wait until it starts to brown even more? I like to break up the meat as it's cooking. That way I don't have like big chunks. I have nice little ground beef. Now I'm about ready to do something that most people might not like, but I'm getting thirsty, and I like to do a certain thing while I'm cooking, and that's drink. And here's my drink. No, I'm not getting alcohol. I'm just getting a beverage. Today's kind of cheat day. And that's actually my third can of the day. And usually on a busy day like today, I use cheat day and have 3 cans of soda instead of 2. Tomorrow we're going to do work in our bedroom, but since it won't be as hard as or as tedious as what we did today with finishing up the coffee zone. Of course, we're not 100% done over there. We're just done enough that we can now move the cube rig and a few other little things. Alright, water is boiling rapidly. Oop, I only have one pair of scissors out. Are available. Or do I? Aha! Now I don't use how big is this bag? A little salt. I like using my wooden spoons. 2 reasons why. 1, I can stir my pasta, and 2, I can set it on top of the pot for the pasta so it won't boil over to the point of getting all over my stove. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this. Oh, it's starting to boil already way too rapidly. Turn that down just a little. These are nice little chip clips. And we use them for a little bit of everything. Don't quit doing that. No boilovers today. I do not need the drama. Jerry said if it starts to boil over, push it halfway off the burner so it shouldn't boil over. But we can now basically clip this closed so it doesn't spoil, go bad, whatever. Okay, meat is almost to the point where I can start adding my other ingredients. I don't want to use that, but I hope it doesn't cause my smoke detector, which seems to be more of a heat detector than a smoke detector. Okay. Another reason for wanting to chop up my ground beef as small as possible is there will be no chances of semi-raw or undercooked meat. This day and age, with all the different foodborne illnesses, let alone just other illnesses that are not totally foodborne, I try not to take chances. I don't like taking chances with my food. It's one of the reasons why I don't cook chicken. Chicken, if you do not cook it thoroughly, yeah, you can run the risk of getting something you don't want to get. Okay, meat is brown enough. I do not see any pink areas. Now comes the fun part. Looks yummy. Actually, it looks like a big old can that just fell into my ground beef. Okay, this one does not want to come out so easily. There we go. Now we just stir this in with the meat. I remember when I was, I'd say my late teens after Dad died, I once in a while would catch, in the middle of the night, because I couldn't sleep, a cooking show on PBS, and it was either Lydia's Kitchen or Jacques Pepin or some of the older cooks before the Cooking Network or any of those fancy cable channels came along. And especially Jacques. Jacques Pepin would wear this apron, and hanging off one of the strings was a piece of cording. And it had like a spoon attached to it, and he used to sample his foods and then take the dish rag hanging off the other side and wipe it off so it was clean. Well, I don't do exactly the same thing. I do something similar. Okay, this can be turned down. It does not need to be so hot. Whoa! Almost slid across the floor. I will take a spoon and I will sample it, but this spoon will get rinsed off instead of just wiped off. And right now it's probably just tasting like chili with extra meat. Exactly. Chili with a little extra meat. So it's time to basically, as one of the professionals would say, let's kick it up a notch. And what I'm about ready to do is probably look weird as all get out, but boy does it taste good. Baby Ray's barbecue sauce. Just give it a heavy squirt. Everybody's favorite. Well, it's actually not even Hunt's. This is Berman's. Berman's ketchup. Shake it up so you're not getting a lot of liquid. Give that a good squirt. Garlic salt. No measurements here. It's all by what tastes good. This is one of those dishes that is primarily by taste. Some dehydrated onions. Mix. Now, if you find that your food in the pan is starting to stick to the bottom, that's alright. That actually kind of adds to some of the flavoring. Clean spoon. Yes, I rinsed it and wiped it. Yeah, it's a little heavy on the barbecue sauce. So since it's a little heavy on the barbecue sauce, I do not want that. That will make it too spicy. We don't want it too spicy. Smoked paprika. Just 2 pinches worth. Give it another stir. See how that's getting some of the crusties off the bottom? No crusties left behind in my stew. My soup. My chili. Y'all get what I'm saying. Ah, yes. Tastes like I like it. Not too spicy, not too sweet. But I did notice one thing I wanted to do. A little bit more onion. Mix. Now I'm just going to turn off because it's hot enough. Now my noodles should be done. Feel done. I know somebody's probably going, wait a minute, you didn't pull one out to test it. How can you tell if it's done or not? Excuse me, folks, I gotta adjust my camera to get into my cabinet. Well, this pasta that we get, the G-free, gluten-free pasta, has a texture to it. And if you're stirring it just right, you can feel the texture. And I've learned that the softer the feel when you stir, the more done it is. Now I know some people would be like, oh, throw that up against the cabinet. If it sticks, it's done. That works for spaghetti. Not this stuff so well. So this stuff is going to need to be tested, tasted. Mouth was watering just thinking about it in the chili mac. Yep, those are done. They're not too soft, they're not too firm. Perfect texture, near perfect taste. The only reason why I say near perfect taste is because I haven't added it to the chili yet. Alright. Now I know there's a certain somebody in the other room who is patiently waiting for this to be done. I don't blame her. Rinse and drain your pasta so you get some of the excess starch and whatnot out. Pour it into the chili mac. Give it a good stir. This is usually when I switch to a spoon, but since this spatula has slots, I'm not too worried about it. Just give you a good idea what it's going to look like when it's all mixed. That's pretty much what it's supposed to look like after I mix it together. Now the fun part. Two bowls for me and the missus. Now I'm just going to put it back down. How much you want, baby?
I'm hungry.
You're hungry, all right.
Is that okay? Cheese with it?
Of course.
Thank you.
Ooh, this is hot. Bowls are hot. Bowls are getting hot. This right here, when we're hungry, we will probably eat the whole pan. if I can angle this down right. Alrighty. 2 beautiful bowls of chili mac. But we're not done. Now you can do chili mac any way you want to. You can follow this easy, easy method of making it. But as you can see, this is just 2 bowls of chili mac, and we're not quite done because you can top it any way you want to. I have some mild cheddar Monterey Jack and sour cream. Just a healthy dollop. Now, I'm not going to put the extra cheese on there because the sour cream alone is going to be enough for me. Ooh, this canister is almost done. That's it. One dead thing, sour cream. And a nice amount of the cheese mixture for Jerry. And of course a pair of forks. Now, that's Chili Mac Jim's way. Quick, simple. It feeds, well, this batch will feed the 2 of us and have maybe a little bit left over for tomorrow. Because what we call one deep cereal or monkey bowl, however you want to call it, is enough to feed both of us, or enough to fill our bellies. I give one to Jerry, I give one to myself. Now, you can add chopped onions, jalapenos, diced peppers, whatever you want. I mean, it's not set in stone how to eat this or what to put with this. This is just my chili mac. And for beverage choices, for those of you who are thinking about beverage choices, beer, mead, wine, soda, water. You can drink just about anything with this. For the hardy redneck who likes chili mac, they'll have a beer. For a crazy person like me, mead. But that's it. Now we're going to have a little bit of fun. Ow. Using Jerry's tripod, but I'm not going to take it with me. I'm just going to shut it off. And we're going to see what happens with... Come with me, my people.
Thank you.
Hold on a second. Let's see the smiling, enjoying face.
Thank you. It's delicious. It's a lot.
And you said you were hungry.
Yeah.
So, that is chili mac my way. Enjoy. If you decide to make it. Like I said, it is a simple dish. It's made for basic comfort food. Turn off these lights. Well, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, go ahead and put them in the comment box. If you're new to my channel, and you want to see more videos, whether it's cooking videos or just whatever I decide to do, I don't have any set scheduled stuff. But enjoy. Have a good night. Have a good night. And God bless. Bye.